We are going to create a portico within Chief Architect software. I already have this floor plan open and we'll be focusing on our entryway and creating this custom portico. So within Chief Architect software, I'm going to create our space by using our room divider tool. Through our straight wall tool options, I'll select room divider and we'll just click and drag out our room divider walls and connect them to our exterior wall, which will then create a room for us. And you'll notice our dash green lines will also automatically place a roof on our room. So let's get into a 3D view. Through our camera tools, I'll select my full camera, zoom out slightly by using the scroll wheel on my mouse, and just click where I'm standing and drag to my focus. So this will bring up our 3D view. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit here. And now that we have our perspective, there's a few different things I need to change. So for our room, it will automatically place our floor structure and a floor covering on here. So I'm going to select my room just by single clicking on the floor. And in my editing toolbar at the very bottom, I have my open object tool. So I can now change my room type to a porch. And once we change that to a porch, underneath our structure panel, it will automatically remove our floor finish and modify that floor structure. So when I click on my edit option, you'll notice that it has changed it to concrete. And I actually need to change our thickness to be 24 since the entry door is a bit above our terrain. And then we also have ceiling options, so we can make sure that there is a roof over this room. And I would like to have my ceiling follow my roof planes. So I'll uncheck ceiling over this room, so those will automatically follow my roof planes. And since this is an outdoor space, I want to use my soffit surface material for my ceiling. We can also modify that ceiling height. I'm going to bring that down slightly, maybe 110 inches there. Alright, so those are all of the modifications I need to make right now. And you'll see that's been updated in our 3D view. I'm going to tile my views vertically just by clicking and dragging my floor plan tab. I can tile my views vertically, and I'll zoom in to my porch using the scroll wheel on my mouse here. Right now our roof planes are at a 10 and 12 pitch. I'm going to make some modifications here. So first I'll go up to my select object tool, and I'd like to have a gable on the front of our portico. So I'll single click on that invisible wall there, and in my editing toolbar I can change that to a gable, and that will automatically update and rebuild for us. Now I'm going to single click on the right wall and hold down Control on my keyboard and then single click on the left wall and open those two up for specification. Through our wall specification, I can get into my roof panel and change the pitch. I'm going to bring that down slightly to 7 and 12. Alright, so now we have our roof completed. We have our slab in place. So now we need to create those supports. I would like to place the supports right underneath our eave. So we need to extend our slab underneath those eaves. Right now our roof is on auto rebuild, so I need to get into my build roof area and uncheck auto rebuild roofs, so then I can manipulate our room without manipulating our roof that we've already updated. So I'll single click on my wall and then just drag that out and do the same on the other side. So now our slab extends. And I'll get right into my library. Through our books up here, we can click our library browser, and I am going to search for a tapered post. This tapered post can be found in our bonus library. You can right-click on that library item and show in browser. And I'll just bring that right onto my floor plan, click and drop that into place. I'll select it, open that up for specification, and change our width to be 12 and the depth to be 12 as well. And you'll notice that it needs to be raised to meet up with our roof. And now I can copy that and I'll reflect that onto the other side. So once that is selected, I'll hit my copy and paste in place. Then my reflect about object, bring my cursor right over our center, single click, and that will be reflected onto the other side. I'm going to multi-select and do that same thing to reflect them onto the front of our room. I'm going to bring up that image again here. And in this portico, we have a decorative millwork in this area as well. So I will show you how to create that curved ceiling with our 3D Polyline Solid tools. So I'll close out of our library here. And I am going to get into a new camera. This time it will be a cross section. So just click and drag towards the front there. So that will bring up our elevation view, and I'll just zoom in to my portico. We'll close our 3D view to expand our elevation there. And now I'll use our CAD tools to create a polyline solid. I'll single click on my Arc CAD tool and just click and drag out our arc that we need here. Single click on that, open it up for specification, and you can manipulate your radius and arc angle and so forth right in the specification. Or you'll also have editing handles, so you can bring that down or up according to your own specification through those editing handles as well. Next, I'll use our straight line CAD tool and just click and drag out just a replica of the shape that we are creating here. Now I can select my line and they're all connected. I'll use my Convert Polyline Solid to create our 3D object, and it brings up a dialog where we can specify our thickness. So let's bring that to 6 feet. We're going to match materials. I would like to copy my white material and paste that right onto that 3D solid. And I'll close out of my elevation view. We'll get back into a 3D camera using that full camera. Just click and drag towards your focus. And now we have our curved ceiling applied. And I can select that and bring it out slightly, however you'd like it positioned. For our stairs, I'll use our click stair option and just click and drop in a set of stairs there, drag it out, open it up for specification, and underneath our style, I'm going to uncheck the open underneath and open risers, and we'll also remove our tread overhang and thickness as well. Now let's match some materials. In our 3D view, I'll select my material eyedropper, single click on our path here, and apply that to our stairs and our slab. So very quickly we can modify and create our own custom portico within Chief Architect. Visit our website at chiefarchitect.com to download a trial version of our software and also view other training resources to get you going in the program. Thanks so much.